Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to what I'm dubbing the new day one. This is like our second playthrough of all these days. So, allow me to explain. At the very beginning of this year, I've been keeping a video journal of mostly of all things revolving around my new exercise regime because I started this whole year off with a spring in my step, believing that if I stuck to a very specific schedule about exercising, dieting, and keeping myself active and all those sorts of things, then I thought I would stand a very real chance of succeeding. Um, a lot of those things haven't necessarily come true, but that doesn't mean to say that I haven't been keeping on top of very certain specific things. And that's kind of okay for me because it gives me a lot to work on for when the next day comes. Because even though I am conscious of the fact that, sometimes there might not be even the belief or even the reality of like another day, the fact is that, well, we'd simply have to make the most of what we have anyway. So the reason why I'm sort of like starting again, because by the time like September rolled around, like I'd missed like 1 or 2 days, but I'd fill them up by things that happened the previous day anyway. But there came a point where I was like, it became a little bit too hard to catch up, and I was a little bit too far behind on certain things. So it's a very sad state of affairs. But fortunately, ladies and gentlemen, and this is something I kind of like I wanted to update about what happened yesterday, is that part of my routine of going to the gym is that I'll go every other day. So it begins on Tuesday, then Thursday, Saturday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll workshop like that. And the difference being, ladies and gentlemen, is that I go 2 times during the day. First thing in the morning at about 5 o'clock, and then last thing at night about like 8 o'clock till 9 or something like that. And it's really exciting, ladies and gentlemen, because I feel like I just have to stick to it, and all the pieces will just like mesh together perfectly. And I'm looking forward to this because you know what? Not only when RageCon 2 begins, will people be able to see like the immersion back into where where we left off last time, but we'll also be able to see this newfound lease of life because of certain other things. Because the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is that I kind of like wanted to continue making videos, maybe for the next 2 years, and then maybe it'll be sort of like the time to like move on to whole sorts of videos, like something very, very different. So we'll try it again. We'll do that schedule, and then I'll consider it, and then maybe when I turn 26, it'll be like the sort of like a really good time to like move on. And then who knows, maybe I'll take a few years off from doing videos, and then one day I might come back and literally release 1 million videos in one day. Do you think it's even possible to do something like that? I'm not too sure, but you know what? It's possible. I mean, somebody out there one day will do it, and why not? Why can't it be us? Oh god, I'm getting. I had that idea for literally since the very beginning of today, and it's never really left my side. But the thought of it is almost beyond measure. Oh well. Still, there's a man can dream, as they say. So, with putting all that aside for 1 second, that insane idea, we've also got to consider the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that, well, let's just do it. Let's get ourselves out there. So, I'm gonna consider tomorrow basically day one, because the last 2 days in which I went to the gym, it was just sort of like to fit in with the routine and getting back into shape, and well, that trend continues tomorrow. So watch this space, guys. Watch this space.